Hello, hello! Pete's Packs here, and we're back with another From the Vault. This is From the Vault lore. As you can see, we've got some very shiny, very iconic cards. This is Unearth, the Power of the Past. These are very important cards from parts of Magic's lore over the years. And all in a special Surge foil. You've got a poster in the back that goes over, on one side, various cards that are in this. Notably, this was also the first, not the first, but one of the more consistent ways of getting foil unmasked, if I remember correctly. But, yeah. Some very iconic cards in here. I'm going to go through each of them. It's just a two-sided poster talking about the different cards, so it's not additional art like there was on Annihilation. Let's see what's in here. So first off, we've got this beautiful blue and black die, silver lettering, and the lore set symbol. We have 3 packs. The first pack has some really cool stuff in it. And again, these are all in the special From the Vault foiling. These seem to not have curled quite as badly as some others, but first off we have Umezawa's Jite, one of the best equipments ever printed, and so good that it is banned in Modern. We have Unmask, a core part of Legacy Reanimator, one of the best discard spells ever printed. Is effectively a Thoughtseize that you exile a card for instead of paying 2 life. We have Glissa the Traitor. Absolutely beautiful version of Glissa. It was very important in the Mirrodin storyline. We have the Hell Vault, which is where Nahiri, is it Nahiri? I think it was Nahiri and Bristlebrand were locked away for several years. We have Memnarch. It's if I remember correctly, he was part of Karn. He was one of the controllers, or he was the controller of Mirrodin for several years, and is one of the main characters in Mirrodin, Darksteel, and Fifth Dawn. We have Teleria West. Still a fantastic tutor used to transmute for 0 drops and lands. So it's a really big, impactful card. And of course is a reference to the Tolarian Academy and the region of Teleria in Dominaria. All right, next we have our second pack. First of which is Mind's Desire, recently unbanned in Legacy. Was preemptively banned when it was first printed. And I think it was Legacy. It might have been another format, but very impactful card on Magic overall. We have Momer Vig, Simic Visionary. It's one of the main story drivers in the original Ravnica block, and also has a format named after him. We have Near-Death Experience, which is a reference to, I believe this is a reference to how Gideon got his spark, but I could be misremembering. That looks like Emmercruel and Gideon, so I'm not sure exactly this is a reference to. We have Obliterate, which is one of the big moments in, I believe it was Invasion? It's been long enough that I don't really remember. I do remember it was a big driver in the story. It's also one of the most despised cards ever printed, as it can't be countered, and it is a board wipe for artifacts, creatures, and lands. We have Phyrexian Processor, which was again a big story driver back in, I believe it was Urza's Saga. Might have been Urza's Legacy or Urza's Destiny, one of the two. I know it was the Urza block. Or at least I remember it being the Urza block. I could be off base on that. And we have our last one. Start off with Dark Depths. It's one of the best cards to come out of Cold Snap, and references Marriott Lage, who was one of the story drivers in the Ice Age block, which Cold Snap is technically the last set of. We have this beautiful Marriott Lage token. Oddly enough, the pre-release for Cold Snap, you got a foil, a different foil Marriott Lage, and for the longest time, that was the only way to get a Marriott Lage token at all. Then they printed this, and then they reprinted Dark Depths with Marriott Lage. Then we have Beseech the Queen, which is one of the big cards in Lorwyn block, and references Una, Queen of the Fae, who is one of the big bads in the set, or rather in the block. Cabal Ritual, one of the best rituals ever printed. I believe it was in Nemesis. Would have been Torment. Sometimes I mix up the two. This references the Patriarch, which was one of the big, which was one of the leaders of the Cabal, who were one of the big organizations and one of the big bads. And I believe it was Torment. We have the Conflux, which is a process that Nicol Bolas used in the Shards of Alara, or in Shards during the Shards of Alara, so Alara block. But this is also the namesake of the second set in Alara block, so you've got Shards of Alara, Conflux, and Alara Reborn. But another very impactful card, was used in several big mana strategies at the time, and also very important to the storyline. So yeah, beautiful versions of several cards that are extremely impactful to the lore of Magic broadly, and also were just historically very impactful to the game of Magic. Take another look at them. All right. Very nice. Well, thank you for joining me on this adventure through the lore of magic. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. It is the best way to help out the channel and help us with the algorithm so we can keep growing and so I can keep bringing you really cool things throughout Magic's history and um, just neat stuff in general. Um, so yeah, until next time, stay awesome and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.